My name is Ava. I am 26 years old. I live in Nottingham, a green city with old trees that sway in the wind and a slow river that reflects the sky. I work as a librarian in a big library with tall shelves that touch the ceiling, filled with books of all colors. The library smells like paper and wood, a scent I love. I wear a cardigan and help people find books, stories about animals, kings, faraway lands with mountains and forests. Every day, I smile at children with sticky fingers and old men with canes. But life is not easy. I live alone in a small apartment with one window that looks at a brick wall covered in ivy that climbs. My bed is old, the springs creaking when I turn, and my chair wobbles when I sit. My kitchen has one small stove that sometimes smokes, filling the room with gray clouds. I forgot my lunch one day, leaving my bag empty. My stomach growled like a hungry dog, loud enough for others to hear. I sat at my desk, feeling tired and hungry, the clock ticking slowly on the wall. A boy came to the library. His name was Leo. He was 18 years old and a student. He had a school bag on his back, its straps worn, and a sandwich in his hand wrapped in paper. The bread looked soft with cheese peeking out. "Are you okay?" he asked. His voice was soft, like a bird singing in the morning. I looked up, my face turning red with shame. "No food," I said. He looked at his sandwich, his eyes kind and thoughtful. "Eat this," he said. He tore it in half with his hands and gave me a piece. I took it, my fingers trembling. "Thank you," I said. The bread was fresh, and the cheese melted in my mouth, a taste I hadn't had in days. I ate slowly, savoring each bite, feeling better with every chew. He smiled and sat near me on a small stool by the shelf, his bag at his feet. "I like books too," he said. We talked about his favorite story, a book about a brave dog who saved a village from a fire. I showed him more books on the shelf, pulling them down with care. He came back the next day with an apple, its skin red and shiny. "For you," he said, placing it on my desk. We started meeting every week. He brought fruit, apples, bananas with brown spots, and oranges that smelled sweet. I read to him, my voice steady, about adventures and heroes. He listened with big eyes, his head tilted, his hands still. One day he said, "You're my friend." I felt warm inside, a glow in my chest. I had no friends. My parents were gone, taken by a sickness years ago, leaving me with memories. Leo helped me carry heavy books from the top shelves, his arms strong despite his youth. One rainy afternoon, he came with a wet coat, water dripping on the floor, making small puddles. "I brought you a book," he said. It was a story about a girl and her cat with pictures of whiskers and tails. I read it at night by my small lamp, the light dim, the words simple. I smiled, imagining the cat purring. Months passed. Leo grew taller, his voice deeper, his shoulders broader. He helped me organize the library, stacking books in neat rows. We laughed when books fell with a thud, the sound echoing. One day he said, "Can I work here?" I asked the boss, a woman with gray hair and a stern face. She watched him help me for days. She said yes after I told her about his kindness. Now Leo works with me. He dusts the shelves, his cloth moving in circles, and I check the books, my pen scratching on paper. One morning, a big box of new books arrived, its sides brown and taped. We unpacked it together, the paper rustling. He found a book about birds and read to me, his voice clear like a song. One evening, we sat by the window, the rain tapping on the glass like tiny drums. "Thank you, Leo," I said. "You changed my days." He smiled, his teeth showing. "Friends help each other." His kindness made my library a home, a place of laughter. Sometimes he brings lunch for us, sandwiches with ham or fruit in a bag. We eat and talk, the room warm. One night, I dreamed of a dog like in his story, running through fields, and I woke up happy, the memory lingering. One spring day, a new girl came to the library. She was shy, her books heavy. Leo helped her, his smile wide. I watched, my heart proud. "You're good with people," I said. He blushed. We started a reading club, chairs in a circle. He read first, his voice strong. People came, kids, old folks, all listening. One rainy night, he brought a lantern for the club, its light soft. "For us," he said. I nodded, tears in my eyes. We read about stars, and he pointed them out through the window. "That's the North Star," he said. I learned with him. One day, he gave me a bookmark he made, wood carved with my name. "Thank you," I said. Our friendship grew like trees in the park, tall and steady. I baked cookies for the club, the kitchen smoky. He ate too, laughing. "Your family," he said. I felt my heart full, the library now a home for us all.